Hello, this is Carmen Kerlock speaking today about how to achieve quality of service and quality of experience for all type of video services by active 24/7 monitoring. Whether it is linear IPTV, cable TV, terrestrial broadcast, live OTT, or all type of VOD-based services. The explosion of the video consumption under all its forms is not a scoop anymore and is not going to decrease anytime soon. Aside the content's variety and exclusivity, the quality of service and the viewer's experience are key to maintaining happy customers and thus securing your revenues. Service quality, which implies the service is available round the clock and with a proper content quality for the audio, video, subtitling, ad insertions, and so on. 24/7 monitoring solutions provide content owners, service and network operators with the means to ensure a high-quality end-user experience. First, by maximizing the overall service quality, the uptime. Indeed, a monitoring solution will detect issues proactively as soon as they arrive. There's nothing worse than a user having to call in a hotline to complain about the bad service quality. A monitoring system will send out alerts and mobilize the level 1 operational teams to manage immediately a workaround or backup plan, and therefore minimize the downtime. A monitoring system running 24/7 can also pick up service or network degradations, which, dealt with in due time, do not become actual issues perceived by end users. Also, in case of real problems being detected, the more the monitoring system covers the various processing and delivery stages, the higher the chances to identify the root cause as well as the responsibility for the service quality restoration. In addition, the monitoring system provides with technical drill-down analysis views for incident investigations. The operational teams can therefore manage efficiently the corrective actions, quickly and precisely establish what to do, who it is to do it, and when. Last but not least, a monitoring system provides with the necessary metrics for overall service quality assessment. Reports are being generated, reports which prove to rights holders the actual quality experienced by the end users, and internal report for continuous improvement of the network's quality. TestTree proposes its StreamProbe solution to all TV service providers and network operators looking to ensure the best end-user quality of experience, all while optimizing OpEx. By 24/7 monitoring of the content throughout the entire video processing and delivery flow, beginning with the studio and at the head end for all types of TV services. StreamProbe provides several types of monitoring probes. Probe 2110 for all uncompressed studio services, Probe IPTV for all linear transport stream multicast services, Probe OTT for all OTT live ABR services, and Probe VOD for all non-linear ABR assets, with by default one single unique web GUI to centralize all the service monitoring management and quality statistics. For precise service quality monitoring within the actual broadcast network, terrestrial, cable, or direct-to-home, the EdgeProbe solution is proposed based on hardware devices which provide accurate monitoring of the on-air transmission, which is treated in a separate video. However, as we all know, the video processing and delivery flow is complex, with a variety of stakeholders looking to achieve the best quality possible. Beginning with the content's creation, going to the several distribution headends before the actual delivery to end consumers. Ensuring an end-to-end service quality goes through a complete monitoring system deployed in these strategic delivery points. At the source, the content creation, the content right holders must ensure perfect quality. All eventual audio or video defects here will be propagated throughout all distribution providers. Then comes the first stage of transport, the contribution transport, which very often implies contractual handover points and SLA quality agreements, which must be fulfilled. Monitoring on both sides means a precise identification of the issue's responsibility. In the distribution head-end, the content suffers successive processing. Re-encoding, multiplexing for broadcast, packaging for OTT, depending on the services on which it will be carried, and eventually transport between remote distributed head-end sites. Preventing content degradations here is essential. The monitoring points should be determined depending on the risks, the level of granularity required for root cause identification, the critical stages which are most likely to introduce degradations, and of course the target SLA level to ensure per service. One monitoring point which is almost never ignored here is the head-end output, the handover to the actual end-user distribution network. Ensuring quality here is essential before the actual delivery to end users. In the actual distribution network, monitoring probes can ensure the transport integrity and indicate the actual service quality as perceived by the end user. To achieve this end-to-end service quality, TestTree proposes its StreamProbe 24/7 monitoring solution. This is a software solution capable of monitoring numerous and various services at different levels, beginning with the quality of service, its availability, the IP transport integrity, the signaling integrity for linear transport stream, and ABR formatting HLS- for OTT services. Being available is a must. Providing artifact-free content is critical. StreamProbe will also decode the content in order to detect artifacts such as video freezing, black screen, audio silence, subtitling missing, and so on. Recording capabilities are also available for on-error proof recording for investigation purposes, or 24/7 compliancy recording for critical or premium SLA channels. In addition, StreamProbe offers the most complete and comprehensive ad insertion monitoring feature, allowing all TV service providers to deploy in all serenity their dynamic ad insertion services. Last but not least, a powerful API is provided for third-party network management system integration for both quality supervision as well as streams provisioning. Therefore, a straightforward integration within an overall service orchestration strategy. StreamProbe provides a thumbnail mosaic view for an overall service quality view at the operations center. Each level 1 operator can customize this view. Per service, the different monitoring points can be viewed together, an overall macro service view, in order to quickly identify the root cause within the processing or delivery flow. As opposed to an overall view of all the monitored services, the mosaic view can also work in a monitoring by exception mode, meaning that only a penalty box will be displayed for services which encounter abnormal degradations. When issues are detected, operators need to drill down for analysis investigation. For this, StreamProbe proposes technical views where the monitoring information is detailed per stream service with the possibility to go down to the actual recordings containing the streams with issues. These recordings can be downloaded to be shared with suppliers, internal teams for further issue investigation. In terms of quality of service, for linear transport stream, a full ETR 101-290 compliancy check is performed to make sure the encoders, multiplexers, or the actual network transport have not altered the signaling. Whereas for ABR streams, all manifests and profiles can be monitored after the packaging stages. If placed in the CDN, the precise connection and downloading time statistics can reveal the CDN's performance in delivering the services to end user. StreamProbe can adapt its monitoring to QoS only or to premium streams or to popular variants of a stream only if the CDN or the network bandwidth constraints impose it. Once the availability and integrity have been covered, it's time to check the actual content's quality. StreamProbe decodes audio, video, and subtitle content in order to detect issues such as video freeze, audio silence, which may arrive after re-encoding. All type of content can be analyzed, beginning with uncompressed 2110 and 22-6 SDI over IP, encoded transport streams, and after packaging ABR streams. For live OTT services and VOD assets, the monitoring incidents can be presented on a timeline with their corresponding program images for an easy and visual navigation in the past for overall quality analysis purposes. This is especially useful for VOD assets analysis, where we can clearly indicate at which moment in the asset's duration defects have been identified. Speaking of VOD-based services, such as transactional VOD, advertising VOD, catch-up, replay, they all require a specific monitoring treatment. It's not about 24/7 continuous monitoring. It's about making sure that end users can watch what they want when they want. This means first that the VOD asset must be available. Is the library content changing? The most recent content must be checked also. Is the storage changing? In which case, transfer issue may occur. There's nothing worse than a content not being available for a viewer who spent an hour searching for a movie to watch. Second, what about the actual content quality? It's a pity to miss out the scene between the Night King and Arya Stark during the last season of Game of Thrones because of the video freeze or black screen issue, which is why TestTree has adapted its live OTT monitoring probe for the VOD services needs, allowing to monitor the assets which need monitoring, and especially when they need monitoring, through highly configurable monitoring campaigns, which can run in a one-shot manner or recurrent mode to match the schedule of library updates or transfer for long-term storage, for example. And of course, performing a complete availability and content quality check. StreamProbe also provides the most complete and comprehensive ad insertion services monitoring, based on the SCOTY 35 triggers. The main objective is to minimize the risk of ad insertion failures. For this, we must make sure that the triggers are present and readable. If not, we risk no insertion at all, thus revenue loss. If the insertion is made, we must ensure it is made on the correct frames and that the end user does not see any glitch or artifact, which means the triggers have to be correctly built. StreamProbe performs a deep analysis of these triggers, going down to the actual video frames they point out, with capabilities to automatically detect if they do not point the right frames. Recording of the streams around the splice point can also be configured. The recording can serve as proof of the actual ad which has been inserted, if performed on the streams after the ad insertion stages. The monitoring information is presented in a very straightforward and comprehensive way, allowing the operating teams to save tremendous amount of time by easily understanding the SCOTY 35 mechanisms and easily accessing all information for a deep down analysis. Last but not least, StreamProbe provides all incident logging and quality statistics metrics in the form of reporting exports for SLA commitment proof. Also, all monitoring metrics are exposed to third-party NMS systems, which ensure an overall system supervision and orchestration. The streams to monitor can be automatically provisioned. The monitoring information retrieved down to the actual video frames and video playback, which is a major time saving for the operational teams who have to manage hundreds, even thousands of services. They can continue to manage everything from the main orchestration console. To sum up, TestTree proposes to be your partner for all video service quality assurance, with a future-proof solution, complete, supporting all types of video services and formats. We can accompany your transition to full IP transport for studio, or contribution, your diversification with OTT live and VOD services, building the targeted ad insertion services, and so much more. Our team of engineers passionate about video and new technologies is striving for new challenges. As a response to this service expansion and diversification, at TestTree we believe in a service-oriented monitoring approach to present centralized views for both management and supervision, which clarify and simplify the actual service quality views despite the complex reality of the processing and delivering chain which lays behind. Our interfaces are very user-friendly and easy to use, which makes the tool easy to adapt and apprehend by the different operational teams. The technical modules building our solutions are extremely innovative in order to provide high-density capabilities and thus reduce the cost of servers and hosting fees. StreamProbe licensing models are adapted to a pay-as-you-grow model. The full software solution allows a flexible deployment, and the scalable architecture allows the system to expand easily for new streams to be monitored as new services are being added to your portfolio later. And last but not least, you can count on our reactivity to support you for any specific integrations within your system, whether it is DRM related, additional API information for your management and orchestration system, and all type of change requests. We are a dynamic, human-sized company. We value the relationship with each of our clients. Thank you very much for your attention. For more information, don't hesitate to check out our website and contact us.